Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. In the last episode, we distributed our forces out along the border with the Republic of Mexico. Just in case the Republic of Mexico decides to attack us, we at least have some troops out there to hopefully hold them back. We'll see. Meanwhile, we are dealing with the Washington Brotherhood. It's on the clock for us. I don't have any troops up there yet. I'm trying to train some troops to build some new armies to put on the Brotherhood front. So hopefully we can get that done quickly. I have some armies that I can move off of the Republic front, but I would rather not. We are working on building a navy. We actually have ships. We have a navy out on the coasts. So we will see what comes of those. And all of our research is done. At least all the research that I can do at the moment is done. Just do a quick double check. And the other thing that we are doing is we are working through the focuses to try to resolve all of the issues arising from the absorption of the NCR. So hopefully we should be able to get through that. Fortunately, we are in a much better position now than we were the first time I did that. At least, hopefully, I'm in a much better position. So we shall see. All right. Not sure why music isn't playing, but that'll be it. Because that wasn't actually turned on. There we go. Now, we still don't have all this because we have the collapsed economy. Anarchy.
Enclave here.
Okay, here are 10 more power armor infantry.
This is Enclave main comm.
Now, are those power armor infantry intended for that? Because otherwise it would have been 8 if it is. And it is 10. You know what? We need these forces on the other border. So, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to turn this into a new army.
Enclave here.
Turn this into a new army. Give you a commander. And let's send you to a front. Alright, Voting Rights Act. Congress holds session. Even before the Great War, the executive branch, and by extension the Enclave, stripped away most power of the America's legislative branch. I think we've seen this before. Alright, and then we want to do free elections. Removes unstable government. Alright, so you're gonna need these are power armor infantry, so heavy special forces. Division recovery rates, we'll go with gun nut. There we go. Roman barons and Vault City restrict suffrage. As it turns out, some Americans, democracy is negotiable. Alright. Now let me explain why that's illegal. The collapse of New California's treasury were left to fill in the gap with the Enclave Reconstruction Authority script and bottle caps. Well, working on resolving those problems. How is the resistance looking? Numbers are falling. We've hit 0 in certain places. That is what we want to see.
Enclave here.
Ah, there are the 8 units that we needed to fill in this army.
This is Enclave main com.
Those are all heavy robots. Good deal. This is Enclave infantry. That is going to be going into that army. Mole rats have infested the underbelly of Greater Dayglow. We aren't sure how they made their nest undetected. At least 6 people have been partially eaten so far. Alright, free elections. So that should have removed our unstable government. So we should no longer have reluctance to serve. Alright, we removed unstable government. Rule of law. Place anarchy with underfunded judicial system. Remove underfunded judicial system. Yeah, we need to go down that route. Law and order. Next.
Enclave here.
Alright, so what do we have? We have motor armored.
This is Enclave main
No, these
com.
are motorized. These are infantry. Infantry is going here.
This is
The
Enclave main
motorized
com.
are going to form into a new army. This will be the light green army. There we go. And that army is going to go along that border. And what I want to do is then give you guys planning orders.
Enclave here.
Alright, so you're going to be motorized. So we're going to want a lead foot. We're going to want bloody mess. That's all we got right now. Okay. You're aggressive. Where do we have supply issues? Over here. That should hopefully take care of them. Doctrines available. Raiders strike a settlement. Stretch sin regarding reunited states. Sadly, this sometimes means the raiders can strike outlying settlements. Alright, well, that is what it is. Alright, since NCR's collapse, New California has been rife with banditry, corruption, and brutality. The NCR's ramshackle bureaucracy, already overstretched, has all but collapsed, despite the Enclave Reconstruction Authority effort to keep it in place. Gangs and barons rule as they please, and to get the state up and running again will require substantial effort. Some idealists in the New California Republic believe we need to restore faith in an impartial judiciary, a law that protects the salvager and the Brahmin baron alike. Others think we should work with New California's elite and crush dissent quickly and efficiently. After all, a strict constitutional scholar might question how Granite even became president. Right. We want to go with rule of law. Revive the judiciary. Run that. See, 10 days for combat robots, 345 days for the assault tanks. I mean, I don't know if I want to do that, just... Oh, yeah, that's about as much as we can put in there. Try and crank out those assault tanks as fast as we can. Alright, here's armored regiments. Get up there.
Enclave here.
Alright, well, there's war from the Washington Brotherhood. Alright, fortunately we have two full-size armies on that front. Tell them both to go. Let's move the Air Force into position. We're probably going to need a lot more Air Force, so let's move them in. Everything we've got. Everything we've got. And you don't have anything on that border.
Enclave main com.
So that was a really, really bad idea on their part. All right.
This is Enclave main com.
All right. U.S. Marshals, drive to Judiciary. Federal Bureau of Investigations, go.
This is Enclave main com. Yeah, you can say that again. Excellent.
All right. Let's see what just two armies can do. We have air superiority. Beautiful. And we should... I mean, I could push... Why is this both infantry? Motorized. Infantry, infantry. Somewhere along the line, I think some mistakes are made. Well. No, that's not what we want to do. Yeah, there we go. Get some armored groups trained out. We'll get them sorted. Now what's going to happen is we're going to pocket this whole area over here.
This is Enclave main com.
Yeah, get there.
Enclave
There we
here.
go. We are getting stretched a little thin. But we have them cut off now.
Enclave here. This is Enclave main com.
Alright, Federal Bureau of Investigations is complete, so we now removed underfunded judicial system, removed smuggling. Hayes, Vice President. It's completed to focus Americans one and all. Hayes is Vice President. Remove emergency labor draft. Goofiness going on over here. Let's get over here and do Brotherhood leadership. The Legion is marching nowhere.
Enclave here.
Back them up, please. There we go.
Just dispatch converting assault team to your location. Enclave here.
End of the Fiends. The past several weeks, special response teams of the FBI have been conducting a campaign to eradicate the Fiends gang from West Vegas. In a first for the Reconstruction Organization, the entire campaign went off without any U.S. military support. FBI agents conducted a series of raids targeting the Fiends gang leaders before storming the Fiends to hold out in Vault 3. After an intense firefight, the FBI has informed the Radiant Times that the Fiends' leader, Motor Runner, was killed in the depths of the vault. The remaining Fiends have been scattered to the wastes, with the Justice Department issuing warrants for their arrests. Daily compliance gain, base stability, non-core manpower, all good things. Alright, we want to get these fronts over here collapsed, these pockets dealt with. We'll move that army over there. Brotherhood leadership. The Brotherhood is clearly guilty of a range of crimes, including destruction of federal property, theft of federal property, and attacks on members of the United States government. But a trial for the Brotherhood could be messy, as some Americans will point out their service raiders and mutants, and they may try to slander us with false statements about our research at Navarro. Further, given that the Brotherhood is descended from pre-war military, and we never actually did make an effort to cooperate, maybe there are alternative solutions. Base stability. Or we lose some base stability. We can lose some base stability and get some commanders. A Paladin's Tale from New Reno. One of the outposts around New Reno was just met by a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, a paladin by the name of Keats. Says he was commanding a Brotherhood outpost out in Utah and has had experience fighting the 80s, ghouls, and worked alongside some contract killer looking for a mercenary headed through Zion. His mission ended, and he was sent west to New Reno by the Midwestern Brotherhood of Steel. Alright, well, I guess we'll take another unit leader. Any unit leaders we can get our hands on. Brotherhood soldiers. How are we looking? Looking okay as far as equipment goes. Alright, the rest of this army is showing up. Alright, well, we're leaving the cover of our aircraft. Alright, at least for now, let's move the air forces over here. Get some support. Ulysses has been wounded. Some air support to clean up this pocket. Alright, that's all cleaned up. Alright, get this army over here. Let's go with awareness, I guess. Yes, they're starting to push me back up there. How are we doing as far as training new recruits? It's coming along. Alright. Hopefully this army will help stabilize the border.
Enclave here.
Give these guys some new orders. Let's have them join in. Brotherhood soldiers. Tomorrow's victors.
This is Enclave main comm.
We've got
This is Enclave main com.
2 more. Oh, those are Brotherhood recruits. I don't really have an army to send them to. Well, we'll just do something right now just to put them in an army. Alright, we need to move... We need to move our aircraft. Thing is, we don't really have an air base. We'll split our air forces. Not ideal. Can I deploy... $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600. Get some more aircraft in those zones. Alright. Let's look at the progress of the war so far. The Haida Confederation. Let's see, we've taken 2,000 casualties. We've inflicted 8,000 casualties. On the Brotherhood, anyway. Alright, when it hits the, when it hits the river, things are gonna get interesting here. Alright, together for victory. Regardless of whether they join us or not, the industrial might of the NCR and the steel discipline of the Brotherhood has been marshaled behind us. Coupled with the massive numbers of California and Nevada, we now can assemble the largest army on the continent. We are not the NCR, we are not the Brotherhood, we are not even the Enclave of old. We are the United States, and this is our country, and we're taking it back. For Americans off walks of life, look across of all walks of life, look across Colorado, the bands of raiders, would-be Romans, techno-knights, and the occasional hostile tribe that threaten their great nation at their backs is the stars and stripes flying proudly over the land once again. All know that their foe cowers in hovels and shacks, and the thousands of Americans yearn for freedom. Alright, more recruitable population. Division attack. Alright, what I think we want to do is revive the Federal Reserve.
Enclave here.
Alright, we have 20
Enclave main com.
divisions of infantry. You know what? We'll take them. We will take them. Straight up regular infantry. That is fine by me. Send them to the front.
Enclave here.
Alright, let's give them some orders. Tell them to go aggressive. And tell them to join the fray as soon as they arrive. In the quaint outskirts of Vault City, a mom-and-pop shop has made a splash. Red stank tallow candles they sell, scented, the best pulverized floater teeth. Some say it smells like raspberry with a hint of bergamot. Others can only detect faint amounts of doom. Either way, business is booming. Thankfully, these new business owners pay their taxes. We should even buy a few. Some of our advisors could do with some relaxing candles, especially Jeremy. Sure. That our fleet gets sunk? Looks like it might have. Why did that get sent to reserve? Alright, you know what? Doesn't matter. Just get them out there patrolling. Alright, now that we have reestablished the Federal Reserve, there is some debate about the fate of New California's currency. If we declare the NCR dollar worthless, we can bankrupt some of our greatest foes and disrupt their assets, and distribute their assets to the Enclave's friends and comrades. Or we can allow people to convert their NCR currency into American dollars, ensuring an orderly transition. Allow for an orderly currency conversion. And then let's get free of bottle caps. That's a big old mess right there. Okay, we gotta basically reorganize things here. Okay.
Excellent. This is Enclave Maincom.
Alright, this army move over here. Go. This army stay here. Push north.
Enclave here.
This army stay over here. Push out. Are we outstripping our aircraft again? We are outstripping our aircraft again. But I don't really have anywhere to put them. Some of our aircraft can actually get that far. But no, we do not have a functional airfield. Supreme Court hears case on Ghoul Pride Parade. With the integration of ghouls into the Great Experiment, more and more ghouls have moved to Vault City, with their pre-war skills commanding high salaries in the rapid boom town. But they face rampant discrimination from some of the older citizens, and they wish to hold a protest. Ghouls seek to hold a Ghoul Pride Parade, celebrating their contributions to American society and demanding equal treatment. Vault City promptly denied their permit, and now the ghouls have brought suit. Although Mayor Lynette claims the denial merely reflects a Vault City preference against large parties, the denial clearly reflects discriminatory intent. Now the Supreme Court rules will affect how the court will view ghoul rights in future cases. No, we'll go ahead and say yes. News to the front, Siege of Portland. This is Rick Green bringing updates from Portland. Fighting continues in the north as Enclave Reconstruction Authority troops enter Portland. Washington Brotherhood continue to mount stiff resistance, fortifying any crossing points across the Columbia River. Power armor clashes with power armor in the streets, while troops on both sides engage in fierce urban combat. As the streets of the City of Roses run red with blood, we can only wonder which side will bleed more by the end of the day. East Portland State is now a core of the Enclave Reconstruction Authority. Port Maw has been capitulated. Alright, let's put some of you guys over there. And tell you to get across. Oh, no. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Okay. Actually, this is fine. Let's tell you guys to continue to push north up this way. You guys push north in this direction.
This is Enclave main com.
And you guys push north in that direction. And go. Have we captured any airfields worthy of the name? We have not.
This is Enclave main com.
We have another army forming up here. Should I push them all the way to the north? You know what? Let's bring them up. Just in case. Free bottle caps. Bottle caps were an ingenious solution to the wasteland's problems. Adequate currency with no government. The original bottle caps were backed by potable water from the hub, and because the bottle caps could not be replicated in post-war conditions, they had a fixed store of value. As the wasteland's economy grew, the limited supply of bottle caps meant more goods were chasing less money, discouraging economic growth. With the return of old glory to the wastes, the government can impose a rational currency worth whatever the government says it's worth. Fiat currency. Alright. Let's get a Chamber of Commerce going. We lost 5 destroyers. Patrol boats. Yeah, we lost a lot of ships. Oh, that's a problem. That, my friends, is a problem. Fortunately, we have forces in the area that could potentially respond to it. aggressively deal with the situation. Thank you very much. There is no Legion to march.
Enclave here.
The old country rallies to the flag. Although the old country was allied to the Brotherhood, their relationship is more akin to a protection racket. The old country is in fact home to ghouls who believe in the American dream and have kept its embers alive through the long dark age. Now that our forces close in on the Brotherhood, they are ready to defect from the Legion. Old Washington Brotherhood releases Old Spokane State. Old Spokane State becomes a puppet. Alright, well, good deal. Lost settlers found. As expected, an expected site with our push into Port Mall was a holding pen for slaves that the mall would sell either further up north or sell off for food to Oregon cannibals. The task for cataloging and assisting in rehabilitation has fallen to the followers, whose skill in this regard has greatly assisted in our efforts in the region. A pleasant surprise came when their liaison reported that several of the freed slaves were recorded as being captured in pirate raids off California's coast. While this was met with elation among our humanitarian staff, the sad thing is, when the numbers were checked, we came up short. Sadly, survivor testimony indicates that several of our citizens were either sold off further north, or they can't possibly expect them to survive. Worse, others were reported to be sold to cannibals and have most likely been eaten. Regardless, the slaves still require rehabilitation and psychological care, but their families have been informed and will be traveling north under military escort in the coming days. We gain a little tiny bit of manpower and some base stability. Leonardo William reporting for the USS Navarro. The Enclave Reconstruction Authority Navy has unleashed a devastating barrage against the defenders of Port Maw. No, they didn't.
Enclave here.
Alright, I will keep those troops down here just in case they try to do something funny again. Let me actually just check the rest of the coastline. Okay, no issues. Thing is, we actually have some naval experience now, so I can actually design some proper ships.
This is Enclave main com. Enclave here.
Let's do this.
Enclave here.
Kill those orders.
Enclave here. That's a no one.
No. We want to do that. Over here, you guys extend your front to there.
This is Enclave main com. Enclave here.
And you guys extend your front there. Alright, that little pocket's been dealt with. After fierce resistance, Capitol Hill has fallen to the Enclave Reconstruction Authority. Brotherhood forces staunchly defended their position until the last shots were fired. Cowards were shot when they fled from their positions, but with ammunition supplies dwindling, the order was given at dusk to hastily withdraw from their positions, turning into the Enclave Reconstruction Authority. Alright. Let's go with Department of Manufacturing. Washington Brotherhood has capitulated, but Broken Coast is still hostile.
Enclave here. Enclave here.
Alright, so you guys Is there no crossing there? The only crossing is through Coover. Okay. We don't have enough Navy. Do I have enough Navy? To put ships out there. Liberation of Seattle. Holy crap. Hold on. I need to move these ships to a better port. Alright, the sun rises morning over Seattle, back in American hands for the first time in 200 years. Brotherhood's headquarters in the Space Needle has been toppled by an airstrike, and surviving members... No, it didn't, because we didn't have any airplanes over there. And surviving members of the cause are helping track down Brotherhood holdouts, and while the Broken Coast has asked for terms, the only thing we'll give them are more bullets. Washington Brotherhood, not so immortal after all. Base stability. And all of that stuff. That's fine. Now the question becomes... how do I deal with Broken Coast? Because there's no crossings. Is there a place where I could potentially... haha. Sophisticated industry tech. All right, we've got sophisticated industry tech. Let's get everybody on it. Get everybody on it. We're getting long on this episode, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We're going to figure out how it is that we are going to get a successful invasion. Department of Energy. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.